how to prepare your presenting science report. Firstly, choose any unit. For example, I have chosen Unit 1. So, referring to the website that I have described here, if you open that website, which is here, then you will find all the resources that you need to be able to complete this assignment. The resources are down the bottom. So firstly, presenting science text. Here, if you go to page 6, PDF page 6, you will find a list of the units. So you can choose any unit you like, and you will find a summary of the presentations on page 81, or the PDF version, it's page 86. Okay, so I have chosen Unit 1, so I will open Unit 1 and display it on my screen. Next, we need the audio for Unit 1, so going back to the main classroom website, we will find Presenting Science text and audio contents. In this case, we want the audio for number 1.
Unit 1, Model Presentation 1.
Next, we will need to open Otter so that we can record. otter.ai. Now, I've put the model sound file at the top here, and so I will play sentence by sentence, and I will record phrase by phrase and make sure, if I make any mistakes, that I repeat the words so that all words appear. So if we go to the home and press record, firstly, I will listen to the phrase.
Good morning. I'm Taro Kimura.
I will push the pause button, and then I will record that phrase myself. Good morning. I'm Murray Lawn. I then push pause and then check to see if this is correct. Good morning, and you can use your own name. This is correct, so I will do the next sentence. Firstly, I will listen to the sentence.
Today, I would like to show that the bicycle is the most energy-efficient vehicle.
And then I will record myself saying the same phrase. Today, I would like to show that the bicycle is the most energy efficient vehicle. I pause and check the text. Today, I would like to show that the bicycle is the most energy efficient vehicle. That's correct. Then I will listen to the next sentence.
It enables us to convert food energy into motion.
It enables us to convert food energy into motion. Now, if you make a mistake, please repeat the word or repeat the phrase, but please be sure that every word here appears here. And then when you have finished, push the stop button here. Next, open Text Compare. textcompare.com. Going back to your otter file, the file you just created, which you will find under My Conversations. You will need to export this file. So clicking on the three dots at the top right, select Export Text. Make sure everything is turned off except for Export as monologue. And then as a TXT file, press Continue. Save, and then it will be saved depending on your browser. You will find it here or in some browsers down here. So I will open the saved file, which looks like this. I will copy all the content, Control A, Control C, and then I will paste the content onto the right-hand side of Text Compare, Control V. Next, I will find the original data for Unit 1. The original data for Unit 1 can be found under the Classroom Text and Audio Contents and number 1.txt. Again, Control A, select all, Control C, copy, and then on Text Compare, paste that on the left-hand side, Control V. Next, press Compare. This shows possible mistakes. First, we need to send a copy of this to ourselves so that we can copy it. So email this comparison. Here, enter your email address and send it. Next, open Microsoft Word or Lux and enter the following. Firstly, the date. So today's date, and then the last 2 digits of your student number. This is very important because Lux does not tell me your student number, only your name in Chinese characters. And then PS unit, and then which unit. So presenting science unit, and then the unit that you have chosen. Then make some new lines, spare new lines. And here we will enter the table. So if we go to our email, we will find a table. If you are using HTML, this is a little bit difficult, but if you click in the middle of the table and then go Control A, Control C, select all, and then copy, and then in Microsoft Office or in Lux, you can paste Control V, and the table will appear. Next, you need to find the missing words. As I mentioned, please ignore capital, small letters, names, and abbreviations. So just find the real mistakes or missing words. So here, for example, the word large appears on the original and it's showing as a mistake. The highlight indicates a mistake. But if we look on the Otter version, the word large is actually there. It's because of this little circle is causing an error. It's a special no break space. So that one is okay. Also here it says top of the fork on the front wheel. If we look carefully, we can see top of the fork on the front wheel. Again, this is not a mistake, so we will ignore that. However, down here we can see the phrase known as. Known as. Front triangle via a bearing system known as the bottom bracket. So we can see it here. Now, but here, if we look, Otter has thought we are saying now when is. So down the bottom under the table, I would like you to make a list of the mistakes. So that particular example, so here we've written missed words, and then I've indicated the number of missed words is 3. And if you have more than 10 missed words, please do this again, more carefully. So here I've written now when is should be, or abbreviated form, S\B, known as. It should be known as, but actually it thought I said, or it heard now when is. And then again, number 2, the word wait was transcribed white, and then the word rear was my mistake. I said front by mistake. So we have 2 real mistakes, the word known as and the word wait, which we can see here, compared to what it heard, which was white, the color white. Also, underneath the table, please enter the URL, the shared URL link from Otter for this information. So if you go to your Otter file and then select the share icon on the top right, you can select enable link, copy link, and then under the table we paste that link here under the table. When you have completed these steps, you are ready to submit your assignment. You can submit it as a Word file into Lux, or you can insert this information directly into Lux. But the essential information is we need the date, your student number, which unit it is. We need this table, and there must be less than 10 mistakes. And then under the table, your URL, and then under the URL is the list of mistakes, up to 10. When you have completed this, please check with me before submitting it, and then if an assistant or myself says it's good, then please submit it. Number 3, the shared Otter URL to your Otter file. And number 4, your list of mistakes. The number of mistakes must be less than 10. Then you are ready to submit your presenting science unit.